Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. I'm still really excited that we're playing Farming Simulator 19. It's a very, very cool thing that we are playing Farming Simulator 19. There is no denying this fact. We've had our growth stage. We've had one little tiny bit here that didn't grow. Not quite sure why. Obviously it's not doing quite so well as the rest of it. I did just try as like a temporary experiment, just as I just loaded the game back in, just see if I could actually do something right here. Is that a texture? I think that's just texture of the plowed ground. But no, I can't do anything here. It's not letting me place anything down. It's just not having it. There's something here is just not having it. It won't. It's not interested. Not even a little bit. So we will go and we will start doing this ploughing. But before we do that, let's go and we need to park up our stock trailer somewhere. We'll be using this one again soon. We're not going to use it yet. We're still building our farm. We're kind of building our farm at the moment. Now this shed that I'm right in front of, I'm actually thinking that I'll probably sell this one fairly soon and we'll get something else instead. But I'm not quite sure when we'll do that, so we won't worry about it just for a second. Let's get that cultivator on, and we can start cultivating the bit that we ploughed and the bit that we've done other stuff to. Get you onto there like that. And you know that we got the high sides on that trailer. We might be able to use that to help us with selling some of the timber that we're going to be getting. We'll worry about that later. So yeah, we want to bring this one over here, and we're going to start the hired help working on this piece all the way right down to there. Just going to press H, and you're going to get going. If you'd like a chance to win a 2-week trial for a 6-player multiplayer server, then go to the video that I posted on Tuesday and watch that video. There is instructions in the description down below, as well as in the first 10 minutes of the video, on how you can win a code for a 2-week trial for a multiplayer server. Now, just keep in mind that it is a 2-week trial. It's not actually like a permanent thing, but it's a 2-week trial so that you can try it out, see if you like it. If you do, then obviously it's up to you if you want to decide to pay for it and keep going with it. That is a gift from Little Hungarian. He has provided codes that he picked up at a show, and so the rest of you can benefit from it. It does look like the hired help is not leaving those triangles anymore, is it? No, it's not. The hired help came all the way out, and then it went on a little bit further. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Because it didn't used to do that. It used to leave triangles on the edges that you had to go back and tidy up afterwards. But it's doing a really good job of keeping everything neat and tidy there. There is a step in the right direction. I like this. I like this a lot. The other thing that we need to do, of course, is we need to allow create fields, and we want to drop that one down into there. We want to plow up this little strip right here. Once this is done, that cultivator is going to work backwards and forwards, and it's going to cultivate up this field. And then once it's done that, our next task is going to be to go and get a roller from the shop so that we can roll out the little bit of road that we're going to want left over. There's not going to be a huge amount, but there is a bit of road that we want to do down between these two fields. I don't want this as just one field. I want to keep that track that moves up to the top. We're going to be re-exposing that one so that we can use it once again. So we go down to there like that, and then come up through here. I'm guessing the people who made the ground modification mod, I'm assuming that there's either them or somebody similar is going to be working on a mod like that so that you'll be able to add new and different textures to the game. Because that mod was really good. That one was, you know, you could change all kinds of things with that one. Yeah, there were a few bugs with it to start with, but it didn't take that long to get it all ironed out, and then that was a spectacular mod. So I'm assuming that that one's going to be coming back. And yeah, at the moment, I'm really just enjoying the base game and what this game has got in it so far, but I'm also really, really excited about the prospects of what we're going to be getting. Auto-load trailers. Obviously, you know I'm a big fan of auto-load trailers. I am really looking forward to the auto-load stuff coming back. I can't wait until we have auto load. Although, now I'm starting to get used to the new crane with the simple mode. As far as I know, simple mode was actually in FS17. I don't know if it was or not. If it was, I probably looked at it and thought, oh no, I'm not going to get on with it. Unless I did actually try it. I don't know. I don't even know if it was in there. But now that I've used it and I've tried it out, and I'm quite glad I didn't realize it was an option, because otherwise when I first tried it, I may have just switched it off and thought, no, I'll go back to what I already know. But now that I've tried the simple mode with the crane and I've taken a bit of time to get used to it, I actually quite like it. So I'll be using the cranes a little bit more, I think. Plus, it also works with the tree harvesters, and I use the tree harvesters quite a bit anyway. That is a machine that I've used quite a bit in a number of my gameplays. So, yeah, I am pleased about that. And I'm pleased that even if it did exist before, I'm pleased that I've now sort of figured out how to use it. I did not have a clue that the bale option for the logging trailer that we've got, you know, with the crane on it and that down there, I did not realize that you could actually change that one over to a bale trailer with a crane in FS17. I had absolutely no idea, and everybody's telling me, oh, that was an option, didn't you know that? No, I didn't have a clue. No one told me. It's not like I had my own pair of eyes that I could have looked and seen that there were things that I could change. I had no idea. Genuinely had no idea. I actually want to go back to FS17 at some point and just go and have a look at that and see what it would have been like. I might do that. I probably won't do a video of it, though. I don't actually have any plans at present to go and make any videos of FS17 again. Same as FS15. We played FS15 while it was out, and then I went to FS17. I did say, I think, that, oh yeah, you know, we'll go back and we'll do like a look back video or something like that. Never did it. I never got round to it because, you know, well, we had so much other stuff to do. We had so many other things to do and, you know, games to play and stuff like that. So realistically, chances of me ever going back to FS17 to do a look back video or anything like that, they're pretty slim. I will be honest, they are pretty slim. Maybe, but honestly, I wouldn't hold your breath. Because, yeah, I don't really think it's going to be happening, to be honest. One thing I want to find out in a second is that cultivator going to go over and cultivate up that grass if I just leave him going? I reckon he might. So I don't want to just leave him going. I want to use him a minute, and I'll use him once we've just done this little bit here. I'll use him manually, and we'll go over and we'll cultivate a strip around the edge of the field there, so that we can protect that bit. And then he's not going to try and do anything ridiculous. One last, I'm going to actually show you this. I'm not going to cut this bit out, because I know that some of you, it would really bug you if I sort of talked through doing most of this, and then I got to this one last little strip, and then I cut this bit out, and it was all done. That you'd find that not quite as painful as me ending an episode and without having quite done it, like saying farewell and then ending the episode. Not even here, like here. End the episode right there before I finished. I know some of you really, and I can understand that. That would really bug me as well. Okay, there we go. We've done all the ploughing that we want to do for a minute. So I'll just bring you down here like this, and I'll fold that plough up. It's not folded. Why isn't it folding? I think I need to turn it over, actually. That's the thing with the ploughs. You've got to turn them over. They'll only fold in one set direction. So I'll bring you down over here, and yeah, now we can fold you up. Okay. We're going to go and put you... Actually, I'm going to go and put you under this tree. I'm going to put you right there. There's the spot for the plough. Leave you right there like that. And now, what else was it that I wanted? I needed something else now. Oh, yeah, we want to go and grab that tractor a minute. So let me go through to you and just H onto there to stop him from doing his thing for a second. And if I bring him over this way, and then I manually do this little bit... I go over to there, like that. I'm over there. And I'll drop him down here like this. Just so that we've got a line of separation between the two. Wait a minute. Does it not cultivate up grass? Like, I've planted grass on that bit, but does it not cultivate it up full stop? We're going to do a strip up the middle. We're going to do a strip up the middle like this. And drop that down there. Oh, it does. It does cultivate up grass. It's just that one little bit that it decided not to do it. So we'll do at least a double strip here. Cultivate that piece there. And then I'll turn round and we'll do another stripe back down through. And then we'll have to do a quick little test run. Make sure that that's sufficient, that he's going to lift out and turn round. He's not going to try anything clever, like trying to cross this great divide that we've now created and head off again. Because if he does that, I'm going to be bitterly disappointed. So we get to that point there. I think we'll do a third one. Let's not take any chances with this whatsoever. It's also going to be interesting to see, you know, these bits that we've been having problems with. Is the hired help going to work on that bit properly or not? Are we also going to have issues with the hired help coming through there? Now that is a very legitimate question, I feel. Is the hired help going to cope with that bit as well? I want to get to, I'd say about there. And then I can come on round here and bring that to that point right there. Perfect. Right on that corner. There we go. Run up here, and then as soon as we get to that top piece, I can start the hired help again. I'll run down the other end. I'll start the hired help from down the other end, and then we'll see if he's going to go through the cultivated piece or if he's going to stop like a good boy and turn around when he should. We know that it's going across the field over there, okay? So we've not got any issues with that. So run over to here. And then while it's doing this cultivating all the way backwards and forwards, we can run then over to the dealership and we can go and get our much-needed roller in order to be able to make the road, restore the road going down through the middle there. And we've already tested previously in the garage test videos that I did. It does actually restore the dirt tracks. It doesn't just turn it into green everywhere. If there's a dirt track underneath to start with, it will restore it into a dirt track, which is absolutely beautiful. Right, now, is it going to stop? It is indeed going to stop. And then it's going to turn around. Right. That's perfect. We can leave that running. We will go to you, and we need to go and get this roller. I keep using this one to run up and down the road because this one's much faster than all the others. We don't have any other concerns about it. What is that down there? That is... Why have I got a little bit of straw on the road down here? How did that get there? Hey, I've got absolutely no idea. I don't think we need to spend a fortune on this roller. I think this is one that we're just going to lease. There's something about this roller, though, that I absolutely, genuinely love. Let's go to here, and it's under miscellaneous. There it is, right there. 16,000? That's a bit steep. Crumbs. I didn't think it was that much. Right, lease. Yes. Okay. Back. Let's get out of here. Okay, yeah, the thing that I genuinely love about this roller is the way that you transport it. You don't transport it as just a roller flat on the ground, even though, like the last one, that's how I used to do it. And the problem with transporting it like that was trying to get it anywhere. You couldn't take the thing anywhere because it would, you know, it would roll stuff. You had to be on the road, and it was rather difficult. I mean, yes, it was on the 3-point linkage, so you could lift it up, but if you went over a bump, then you had a chunk of your field or meadow or whatever it was that was, you know, a little bit spoiled. And this method here, by putting it onto an actual trailer like this is wonderful. I think this is absolutely brilliant. This works really, really well. So I'm really absolutely thrilled that we've got this one here, and also how it works as well. I think this is great. Now, it's not done a huge amount at the moment. It's still got a fair bit of work to do, that tractor and cultivator working across there. So our next task that we're going to go and do is we're going to leave the roller right here so it's ready to start working on there. We need some seed. We need to bring some seed back from the dealership so that we're able to start doing some more planting. We want to plant some more grass around the edge of that. We need bales here to plant for the sheep. They're going to need some they're going to need some love in a minute. And well, actually the chickens are doing all right. Chickens are fine at the moment. We have a little bit of straw right there that we're not going to be using. But yeah, we're going to need bales, and we're going to need some bags of seed. So I'm going to leave the front weight right there so that we can get to that one. And then I'm going to back down here, and I'm going to get our grab our front loader. Put that one on like that. And let's just pick that one up a minute. We've got some front loader tools up here, which I'm going to leave behind. So I've got the bucket right there that will unhitch. And we're going to take that bale spike right there. Now, I'm not actually planning to get a bale fork at all. Not a bale fork. I'm not actually planning to get a pallet fork. I'm just going to stick with the bale spike. I've done it myself with a small bale spike. I have picked up pallets using a bale spike. I know other people that do it from time to time. It's not the most convenient thing to do. It can be a little bit unsteady at times, but it does work. And beggars can't be choosers. We've not got like a huge amount of options right now. I would like... Actually, I'm thinking this trailer here might be a little bit small. I want to bring back 4 bales of hay so that we got enough for the sheep to be going on with. And then 2 pallets. Can I put that... You know, I reckon we can put that on there. I reckon we can stuff that onto here. I want 1 pallet of seed and 1 pallet of fertilizer. That's what I'd like to bring back. 1 of each. So let's see if we can do this. I'll bring this one up over here and we'll whip these sides off. It shouldn't take too long. Oop, steady. What are you trying to do? Come over to there, and we want to customize you. We want to go bale wagon like that. Customize. That's going to be completely free for us. That's brilliant. And we can come back over to here and hitch you back on. Right. I'll meet you at the dealership again. So we want to try and get 4 bales and 2 pallets on here. I'm thinking, actually, if we do this with square bales rather than round bales, how big are the square bales going to be on here? This is the only thing, is how big the square bales are on here. We want to go to there, and square bale hay. I'll buy 1. A minute. And we can use this just to see what the size of it is. So let's unhitch you right there. And we'll go and get this square bale of hay. I'll zoom in a little bit so that I can sort of see what I'm doing. And we'll grab you. If you are the right size, we might be able to get 6 of these in here. Right, we grab you. And then we run... Actually, you know, I think we might be able to do this. We can put 2 pallets on the back. And we can put 6 bales of hay on here as well. And the physics have improved slightly on these bales. I did talk about this previously. Can I go 4 high on it? Can I get 8 bales? Let's not get greedy. Let's get another 5 of these, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Buy. Yes. Okay. Alright, back. And... actually, I want to go to there. And then I want big bags. I want 1 bag of seed. Buy. Yes. It's a shame you cannot get seed out of the... No. Back. You can't grow your own seed. You're supposed to be able to do it for potatoes, but I don't think you can for anything else. Okay, and buy 1 of those. Yes, okay. There. Right, so we've got all of this lot. We'll go into here, and first up, we're going to get a stack of 3 bales. If I can. Apparently I'm picking up 4,000. Oh, yes. That is... Look how much I'm having to tilt those spikes. Right? That, ladies and gentlemen, is realism. Trust me on this. Right? I'm having to pick up those two. I'm having to pick these bales up. And then I'm having... Because I've only got a double spike, I'm having to twist those... I'm having to twist that spike inside the bale a considerable amount in order to get that to go in. Look at the twist on there, on those spikes, right? That is considerably more realistic than they used to be. Trust me on this. That is way, way more realistic than it ever used to be. That is absolutely fantastic. That is brilliant. Right, that is genuine realism right there, having to twist it like that. Yeah, maybe they're a little bit sticky. I don't care. I absolutely don't care. That is a huge, massive step forward. That is seriously, seriously impressive work. I am very, very impressed with that right there. That was absolutely brilliant. And I did look at the physics of the bales before, and I said that they were better. I didn't realise that they were that much better. That is absolutely awesome. Because, like, here, you pick up one bale, that's easy. Anyone can do it. Any fool can pick up a bale. But then, when you start putting more of them together, right, they're sticking together better. They're coming off the forks better as well. And now I've got two bales. It moved on the forks. It actually dropped down a bit on the forks. But it's still holding it reasonably well. But when I picked up 3 bales, that was quite a nudge on it. I don't think you'd even be able to pick 4 bales up with this double spike. Obviously, you get another spike, that's going to make a difference. So, you know, it's going to change things. So, next up, I want to get this one lined up on here. I'll bring that up like that. And I want to just push that bale in. Oh, this is fantastic. Like, they are actually responding like they're slightly no, not like hugely, but they're responding as though they've got a little bit of sponginess in them. And a little bit of give. And there, look, now I'm because I'm not on the bottom bale, I'm having more trouble getting my bale spike out. And if you're going to push the load in, you don't use your actual spike into the bale to push your load in. Oh, that is genuinely realistic. Right, that is proper bale. I am really, really impressed with that. That is absolutely amazing. That is brilliant. I knew that it was better, but I just didn't realize how much better it actually was. I am genuinely delighted with that. Can I pick this up? I certainly hope I can. I'm really hoping that it's going to let me pick this one up. It's not going to, is it? Yeah, that doesn't like it. Doesn't like it very much. I mean, yeah, we're getting on. We are doing it, so that's the main thing. So long as I can get these 2 pallets on the back, I'll be happy with this. I'm already thrilled that we got those bales on the front. So we don't need a new trailer or anything like that. We can just do it with these, and then you can pop down like that. Can I pick up that pallet? And yeah, if I can pull that pallet back a little bit so that it's off of the bale, that would be good. It is, yeah, we've got a bit of overhang on there. Let's just see how it's going. I'm not going to strap anything down yet. I want to see if there's like dancing and jiggering and moving and stuff like that, because you do occasionally get that. We'll pick this one up. We're going to do this one a bit more carefully so that we don't sort of stab the whole thing all the way through. I'll bring you over there, and about that high, I think. Put you in. Right. Now, these 2 pallets on the back. That's all right there. I'm going to need to nudge them over a bit, I think. So we'll come over to this side like this. And they're actually wide. I should have loaded these from... That's what I've done wrong here, is I should have loaded... I'm not going to unload them now and move them. I'm just going to leave them as they are. But that's what I've done wrong, is... I should have yeah. Maybe I should. Okay, I will. I'm going to try and do this. In order to not have a complete disaster happen, I am going to go over here first and... Where is it? There. I'm going to pop that one on there and hold those bales in place. But these... Now, don't do that. Don't leave your spike at the head height, throat height. Yeah, just... No. Don't do that. That's not something we want to happen. We don't want to go down that road, okay? We just don't want to go down that road today. Ever, actually. It's not just a we don't want to do it today thing. That's we don't ever want to go down that road. You don't ever want to go down that road either. Just don't do it, okay? Telling you now, and that's the end of it. I don't want to hear no more about it. Okay, we can take those off of there. Let's try putting these on properly, shall we? Now, you pick up your pallet like this. It does work with the spikes. You just got to make sure that you load it right. Are these done in perfect square? I don't think these are perfect squares, although I'm not really entirely sure. I've always found it a little bit more difficult, even with a tractor or a a tractor or a forklift. I've always found it a little bit more difficult loading with the load against the right-hand side. I've always found it to be easier loading against the left-hand side. Mainly, I suppose, because I am used to driving a telehandler as opposed to one of these. I can do these, but I've done more work with telehandlers. I've done a fair bit with forklifts, I suppose. But even with a forklift, they are slightly set towards the left. And it does make it a little bit easier to do the load from the left-hand side. Because you can just see that side a little bit better. It's just slightly easier to line up and get your eye in down the side there so that you can line them up and you can get them straight. It's not a huge amount in it, but it's just a little tiny smidgen easier. There. I've pushed that in too far. They aren't square. They are slightly rectangular. You notice that? They're going on there a lot easier this way than they were the other way. Right. Oh, we're not going to play around with that anymore. I think that is a pretty good load on there. So we'll come back over this way and we'll get the trailer hooked on. Let's hook that trailer on properly, shall we? There we go. Like that. And put those straps onto there. Okay, all straps in place. All bales in place. Just undo that a minute. That's the only downside to these, is the camera doesn't like that little bit in there. It doesn't like the bales. It tries to jump behind the bales, and that's one thing that I don't like. So I'm really hoping that we do actually have a mod soon that disables the camera collision. It didn't take long for the disabled camera collision mod to turn up, so I'm really hoping that's one that does turn up soon. I'm going to get these back so you don't have to constantly watch this nonsense here. Right, that's the next bit done. And our cultivator is doing well. He's gotten through most of the field now. We can go and make a start on polishing up the bit of grass up through there. As he's gone through. He's cultivated absolutely every little spot of it. He hasn't left any of it behind. He's done a really good, neat, tidy job. I'm starting to get quite impressed with how well the new hired help works. I am. We're going to leave that one there for a minute, and I'll keep the loader arm on for a minute, because we're going to go and get that roller. We're going to get that one unfolded, and we're going to start trying to roll the field up through here. So first of all, you got to... I don't want to unfold the roller right here. I want to take the roller back up the hill a little bit so that we can work it up there. There we go. Get you on. And I'll let the... I'll tell you what. He can go there. We'll run up through here out of his way a minute. And we'll bring this one over to here. So there's the edge of the track. I'm going to bring this one over here like this. And I'm going to stop that one right there. And then I'm going to unfold this one. So it lifts up the wheel, and it does that right there. And then we can unhitch it like that. And that will then allow us to come round this side and fasten on. That's the easy bit. The next bit is we've actually got to find where the edge of this road is. Because we didn't leave anything at all, did we? So I think it's pretty much a straight line down through here. This is what we're after. It's not far off of a straight line down through here. And it does curve a little bit. It's curving a bit. Yeah, we've drifted off to one side. There's the edge of the road. This is fine. You can do it like this. And then straight down towards that bit right there. Okay. That's the end of that bit. So now I'm going to come around here. It doesn't actually make any difference to this bit down here. It does, like, roll out the wheel prints and stuff like that. I am wondering if we should try and use this one over on that area and whether that will stop us. You know, that would change whether or not we can place stuff down. If I was to use the roller over this, would I be then be able to place something down? You look here, see, we got a bit of shadow here. There was, I don't know. I really don't get why it's got that bit there. I reckon it's something to do with whether there was a placeable here already. Because you got this sort of shaped bank that moves all the way along here. And then you've got this area of shadow right down here. And I think it's got something to do with that. But let's go and have a look a minute. We'll try again. We're going to keep trying. We're not just going to give up straight away. We're going to keep trying. Okay, so again is terrain cannot be deformed. And that is very different to you can't place it here. Now all the way up through there, what's that? Collides with an object. That'll be one of the trees. It's trying to change. Then over here, collides with an earth. Probably the tractor working there somewhere. Collides with an object. Okay, I'm not quite sure what it probably is the tractor and the hired help trying to do some work up through there. That bit. So we'll wait until they finish doing their work. In the meantime, what we want to do is we want to go back through. Well, actually, we're going to have to just let him turn round. Once he's turned round, we've got another little line up through there. So it's sort of rounded off on this side. And then this side over here, I'm going to bring that up there. And I want to get some of this one off here. I'm going to actually reverse down through in a minute. Right here. And I just want to get rid of some of that. So we'll back that down around there like that. And just kind of straighten that up a little bit, just so that it meets in. There we go. That's a neat and tidy edge on that field. It's giving it a bit more of a natural curve on there. And yes, we're not going to have any grass growing along the side of this field. That I don't mind. I'm more than happy to live with that. We'll run up through here. I've got nearly 2 rollers widths up here. That I'm going to bring now into a straight line up to there. We're going to turn around again, and we're going to go out on the other side. And bring that one back round there like that. Back you into there. Because rolling the meadow type bit over here, it does delete some of the grass, but it doesn't do so permanently. So I can come down here, look, making this run just a little bit wider down through here. There. And I've got now a decent bit of width on that. And then I also want to get a little bit more width on this one here, which I'm actually going to take all the way through to there, just to give that edge that I was looking for on the field. Okay, now that's much more like it. This I like. I'll unhitch that one there a minute. We'll go up round. So we've now got 2 separate fields. They're separated by a decent track. Yes, we've got no weeds or anything that is going to grow on this track because of the way that the roller works. I don't mind that. I can live with that. So we'll fold this one back up again so that it's now rendered safe. It's not going to be catching anything. It's not going to be causing us any problems. So bring that one back over here. I'm just going to put that right over here by the sheep for a minute. Ooh, I don't want to go too close to that bit because I don't want it to be blocking where the wool is being spawned, if the wool starts spawning, ever. I'm assuming it will eventually. And we'll go back to right there and unhitch you and leave you there. I'm also going to leave that one there. And then I'm going to go over to this tractor. Start you up. Move you out the way. You're done. You've done another job. You've done absolutely brilliant. Very pleased with your performance there. I'm absolutely delighted. You are to be commended for your fine performance. I'm going to bring this one down here a minute, though. And I'm just going to delete the little tiny bit of straw that was left there. I don't know. I didn't tip straw there, though, did I? I mean, it looked like straw. Maybe it was wheat or something else. Oats or something. Now. Yeah, you got to unfold it to be able to lower it down. So we'll do that. We'll lower it down there, and then I'll unfold it, and I'll unhitch it as well. I'm just going to pull forward a little bit, and I'm going to switch that one off. I'm going to do any more with that one. Then I'm going to go back in here again, and we're going to try this once more. Okay, what do we got? We've got collides with an object. Okay, so we're colliding with an object here somewhere. I don't know what object I'm colliding with here, but I am colliding with an object here. All of this up through here is now absolutely fine, except for there. What's that? That's colliding with an object. So there's something there that it's colliding with. I don't know what it is. What are you colliding with? Yeah, see this? There's the odd bit here. What I'd like it to do is highlight the bit that it's colliding with in red, or bright yellow, or fluorescent neon pink. Anything that tells me what it's colliding with. It's just saying with an object. That could mean anything at all. What is the bit that is... You know, if we had the actual bit that it can't deform or change, highlighted in a different colour, yellow would probably be the most convenient, we'd be able to see a lot better why certain things aren't working. That's something I'd love to see. I might actually go and put that on the forum today, and, you know, you can just put it as a suggestion that this is why we've got it. But there are a couple things there. So let's have a look at the animal pen now. And, yeah, we can't afford the cattle pen, but we can afford this one. So this is like our test one. We can drop this in here, and we can see if this one will fit, then the other one will fit. Now, this is saying it's colliding with an object. Bring this one over here. Let's try lowering it down a bit. There. I'd like to be able to put that right into the hillside. Now, I can't put it up there. That does collide with a tree. I can put it to there. That's colliding with an object. And then I've got this, whatever this mysterious object is, it's colliding with it. There's another one right in the middle of the field right here that it's not liking. And I don't know what that object is. We've gone through and cultivated everything. That literally, we've gone through and cultivated everything on the map now. Ooh. Right, it fits there. It did actually, there, it fits. I can't lower it down any further, because that's deformation failed. But I can bring it up. I can put it... Okay, so I can get it to a reasonable level about here. If I move it forward, we have failed. Collides with an object. There it fits. If I go over this way, we're colliding with an object somewhere. So there's something on the edge. Maybe there's something here that we've missed. I don't think there is. There could potentially, possibly, be something that we've missed along the edge here. We need lime on this field. It's going to be our next thing now, is we're going to have to get some lime onto the field. Is there anything around here that we've missed? Do you see anything? Because I don't. I don't see anything that we've missed there. I don't see any object that we're colliding with. And then you've got a little bit of uneven ground right here that, again, it doesn't look like we're colliding with anything. So, no, I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, let's put some stuff in for the sheep. We'll take all of these straps off a minute. Take no more space at chickens. Right, this is a known issue. I know that this is a known issue. Yeah, take you and you right there. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a known issue where the chickens won't... You can't place the eggs down even when there is space everywhere for the chickens. So I don't really know why it can't place chickens at the moment. But, yeah, that is a known issue, and it will hopefully be dealt with soon. Let's go and do this a minute. I'm wondering if we're going to have the same for the wool on the sheep. But let's get ourselves a bale. We get one of our 6 big bales that we've got right here. And zoom in a little bit. We just want one for now. I'll go and grab you. Like that. There we go. Look, see? And the way that it bit onto that bale as well. I am very, very impressed with the bale mechanics. Yes, we've got some frustrations in here, particularly being able to place things down here properly. But my goodness me, I am very impressed with the bale mechanics and how that has worked out. It's absolutely spectacular. Now, in order to be able to place a bale in here now, we put it down like that, and then you've got to take it off of the forks. So there we go. We've taken it off the forks, and we have got in for our sheep. Grass and hay 4,000. If I try and put another bale in, it doesn't put a full bale in. It will actually limit the amount that it will put in, which is not really what we want. We've got, next to animal, we got wool 0%. Everything's looking good there. I think our next task is going to have to be to get some more sheep. We are also going to need to plant this here. We're going to need to get our planter out. We're going to want to plant that little bit there with grass. That one there is going to be a different crop, although it's saying it needs lime at the moment. How much of it does need lime, actually? Let's have a look. Growth needs lime. It's the bits around the edge. It's the bits that we've just freshly ploughed up. So we won't worry about liming it just yet. We'll wait until this area here is also needing lime, and then we'll do the whole lot together, I think. Unless we do the whole lot together now. No, we'll leave that. Lime's quite expensive. It's a time-consuming process as well. We're not going to worry about that right now. Anyway, that is all we've got time for today. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.